won the gold medal Canadian championship team in Acadia, Sports Hall of Fame, Maritimes, all that stuff. And the list does go on, and not enough stuff is said about the people that, unfortunately, day after day are dealing with problems and headaches, and they do a great job of that too. But they need to be recognized for, hey, I need a bus to take people camping. Boom, there it is. We need this, we need that, we need new uniforms, we need this, we need to come in on the weekend. And it just happens, it always happens. We rarely get told no, and all of this trickles down to the things that you're able to do. So please, we don't have a head table, but a nice round of applause for our administration. And now the reason why this is a great night. It's the people sitting out here in front of me. By the way, up here we can't see a thing. You're just dark smudges, but I'm assuming I have some of the best people in the building in front of me right now. And with a building of 1,700, you are going to have both ends of the spectrum. We have daily students who are making poor choices. Some of you have heard me say this. If you've been here every year, I talk about the students that on a daily basis are making poor choices down the hill, making poor choices in the woods, making poor choices in the bathrooms. But this is not a night to focus on those poor choices. These are students who listened in grade 9 when someone stood up here and said, get involved. These are students who went for teams knowing they may or may not get cut, and some of you probably were cut, yet you're here because you kept making good choices and going out and taking risks and were willing to sit on a bench and willing to cheer for other people. So tonight is about all of the people who participated in every sport, activity, everything that we do that is great. The reason why Moncton High is still the best high school in the province, period. That's what we're celebrating tonight. So before we get going, there are going to be a lot of people up on stage tonight, a lot of people out front here tonight. And we're going to ask what's happening right now, that this continues. This is perfect. This is courteous. This is attentiveness. It's really warm in here. It's incredibly warm up here. So we're going to ask you to continue to not be on phones. We're going to ask you to continue to save your applause to the end of each activity and give everyone the respect that they deserve. And thank you very much for coming tonight. A lot of people this week, what is this awards banquet? Well, I'm glad the word got around. I'm glad coaches told their students, their players. I'm glad you guys are here. Without further ado, Mr. Evans with the year that was in review.
Good evening, everybody. To follow Mr. McPherson's words, I'm very excited to be here. I'm honored to be here. We look forward to this every year to celebrate you, your successes, and all the great things together. So our year in review, this is not to be an exclusive list. What happens is people look over our year and sort of suggest some of the ideas that we should be mentioning here. These are just some of the highlights of a very successful year. Golf, our golf team finished tied for 3rd at provincials. Braden Alain was the low scorer, finishing 5 shots out of first place. At regionals, Braden Alain and Tyler Warner both shot a round of 70 to lead the team. Football. We won a big playoff game against our arch rivals and previously undefeated Harrison Trimble. That's always good when we beat Trimble. Swimming. Many athletes qualified for provincials, bringing home several medals and top 8 performances. Cross country. Our largest cross country team at MHS ever, consisting of over 40 members. Sean Stewart Blizzard, top performing male athlete with a season best of 17:17 in the 5K. Junior boys team led by Tyler Arsenault and Gabrielle Bourque finished 2nd in the Northeast Division. Our hockey team, Campbell Harris, named Eastern Conference top defenseman and named to the Conference All-Star team. Braden Daigle earned the most sportsmanlike award for the Eastern Conference altogether. The list continues. Girls basketball captured tournament victories at, I believe, the Colonel Gray Classic and the Thunder Valley Tournament. Allegra Gauntz was selected as the tournament MVP at the Colonel Gray Classic. Bronze medalists at the Moncton Hoop Classic, Lauren Wallace and Hannah George, chosen as All-Stars. The team qualified for the playoffs for the first time in 4 years before losing to the eventual provincial champs, Matthew Martin. Lauren Wallace was voted by league coaches as the Northeast Basketball Provincial All-Star. Our cheer team. This cheer season was one for the books, from a fresh team with new perspectives and tons of talent to new skill-building tactics and hard work. We had a year to truly be proud of, placing 4th in the province. The team ended the season with a bang. Badminton sent 3 athletes to provincial championships. Natasha Camo secured a third-place finish in girls singles. Jacob Gallant and Lino Jung placed third in boys doubles, and Natasha and Lino also played third in mixed doubles. Senior girls volleyball qualified for regionals. Senior boys volleyball qualified for regionals. Track, we won 11 medals at the provincial meet, including double gold in the 4x100 and 4x400 senior boys. Girls rugby qualified for playoffs. Boys rugby. I don't know. Yeah. So that noise is because that season's not over yet. We got to play tomorrow for the provincial title, hosted right here at 5 o'clock. Please be there to support the boys on. Good luck, boys. Model UN. Our Model UN took home the Best Delegation Award and several other individual awards. The yearbook, it's out. It looks fantastic as always. Performing arts, great presentation of Newsies here at the school. Then they go to Drama Fest and take home almost every single award there. Fashion Club, Night of the Arts was a huge success. All kinds of people celebrating their artwork and their fashion designs. Finally, Dragon Boat. 10 teams signed up and raised money for the Sick Children's Fund. Anchor Management placed 5th out of 48 boats. Congratulations. We'll get Mr. McPherson to present our awards for clubs and committees.
Every time he leaves, he tries to say something funny. Sometimes it is funny, so if I'm laughing, he was successful. Okay. We have everything here from Best Buddies to the Math Awards. We're going to call up each group at a time. These are our non-sport groups. We're going to ask them to come across just the front of the stage, not come up on stage yet, and wait, please, until the end, until everyone kind of gets up here to be recognized. Starting with a fantastic group we have here at school, our Best Buddies. So I'm going to keep reading names, but anyone here from the Best Buddies, please make your way across on the purple floor here. Come on up if you're here. Seeley Booth, Sundus Almustafa, Bisan Alaboud, Nathan Atticott, Ian Gillespie, Lauren Wallace, Jamie McClellan, Maya O'Coin, Brendan Murray, Nada Ramadan, Adib Salim, Seva Klebov, Electra Mitten-Chevery, Liv Hache, Elise Ham, Nicole, Kaf Sheikh, Tyler Warner, Faith Ellis, Malika Christie, Mason Arsenault, Ian Gillespie, you're here twice, Ian. You must have been the best one twice. Zohair Eldahu, Abdullah Yusuf, Samuel Thibodeau, Ambrin King, Maya Trache, Liv Hache. Nicole, you're here twice. Fantastic. Electra Mitten-Chevery, Adib Salim, Brianna Thibodeau. I feel like I've read a few of these twice. Kim Vaughn, Zach Wilcox, Chloe McInnes, Logan Samara, Easton Lackey, Nico Machada, Campbell Harris, Juan Dalahoz Meyer, Ruth Agatha Balingit. And the advisors this year were both Miss and Mrs. McKillop and Mrs. Berube. This was your Best Buddies group. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Make your way back. Now, this was early in the game, but you may have noticed there are a few names that are tricky to say. Welcome to Moncton High School. Years past, there was one or two names we had to be worried about. There are so many names. We try to go through these beforehand, and we're just guessing at some of these. So, of 1,700, I teach 100 a term, and Mr. Evans only has co-op, doesn't teach even anymore. So we're doing our best. He probably can teach still. I don't know. So our Cyber Knights, please make your way, Cyber Knights, to the front. Are any of our Cyber Knights here today? They would be Josiah Votor, Laura Ridersma, Nan Trong, Andre Kirilov, Colton Sear, Matthias Arpin, Matthias Souza Marquez, Sergio Lambeda, Andrew Depre, Melody Shamil, Red, a lot of syllables after Red, Nicholas Vasconcelos. Oh, are you serious? None of the Cyber Knights? Do I keep going? Some of them here? Okay. Alex, Karam, Petro, Michael, any of the Cyber Knights off the computer tonight? Are any of them here? None of them came out to play this evening. We're going to stop right there. 0 Cyber Knights. The 4 members of the debate team. This is an easy one. Come on up, please. Chelsea, Hillary, Logan, and Claire. Advisor, Mr. Gadet, Mr. Jacques Gadet. Come on up. Going to throw in random tidbits from time to time. The gentleman taking pictures right up here in the second row graduated with me from Moncton High School in 1990. His name is Shane Layton, and he has been taking photographs of Moncton High. Grade 10 homeroom, Madame Saunier, you and me. We were both terrible at French. Remember that? Okay. I still am. The Fashion Club. Make your way up here, the Fashion Club, please. Victoria Wilson, Matthew Hache, Emma McGraw, Avery Martin, Don Yusechi, Caleb Obey, Iobi Kishiniro, Sophia Lombeda, Peyton Tate, Victoria Wayman, Julia Bissett, Tanya Santos, Mieli Reina, Chloe George. Really? Really? Favor Salako. Jamin Chung, Caitlin Holt-Butcher, Abigail Vino, Holly Cook, Sophia Matkavoska, Alina Halchenko, Jamie Lee Beers, Haley. Are they out with the Cyber Knights? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Jamie Lee Beers, Haley LeBlanc, Nicole, Esther Adamola, Christabel Omatosho, Daniel Yu, Ace Maxwell Dodge, Serena Whalen, Deborah Lala, Tarayo Akiniwi, Jamie Brine, Khalid Ahmad, Reagan Duffy, Serena Whalen, Jasiana Walker, Corey Lee Dixon, Vanilla. That is the most fashion name I've ever heard. That is awesome. Vanilla, Bailey Obey, Ife Omado, Judalyn Dedrick, too many, sorry, Angel Teresa, Adelea Brower, Angelina Monitz, Eli Gillespie, Anakin Stevens. Advisors are Miss Melanson. I know she can't be here this evening, but she talked about how well you guys did, how proud she is of you. Thank you very much on behalf of Mrs. Melanson. Members of our grad class executive, come forward, please. Maya O'Coin, Claudia Madanguda, Sophie Beliveau, Haraya Iman, Caleb Moores. Advisors outnumbered the members. Miss St. Pierre, Mrs. O'Brien Gadet, Mrs. Mazerol, and Madame Duguay. Your grad class executive. Members of the Knights Community Council. The Knights Community Council. Abby Lyon, Anastasia Como, Raina Mays, Peyton Moore, Olivia Murray, Natalia Beliveau, Khalid Ahmad, Ayla Esterbrooks, Jamie Lynn Brine, Dakota Moore, Batul Faridi, Lily Awad, Gracie Bernard, Gabby Conway Perot, Julia Bissett, Chelsea Hiller, Rayanne Salim, Colin Doucette, Jackson Cormier, Claire Touchy, Priyanka Rathish Nair, and Easton Woods, and the advisor was Mrs. Campbell. Mr. Evans mentioned the success of a few groups. One of them was our Model UN. They don't get a lot of press. They always do really well. This year, no exception. Although a lot of these students took world issues for me, fantastic students. Come on up, members of the Model UN. Amber Wallace, Chelsea Hillier, Hillary Peralta Vasquez, Jordan Dyke, Maximilian Como, Reagan Duffy, Aleja Sultan, Amelia Peralta Vasquez, Ayla Esterbrooks, Esther Adamola, Rafif Al-Ghazili, Bana Abdulwahid, and Hayan Harris. Mr. Jones is the advisor. Mr. Jones. Was it just yesterday, a Relay for Life, or was that a couple days ago? Was that just yesterday? Yesterday. The organizers of the Relay for Life, Mrs. LeBlanc, the advisor, come on up, please. Julia Bissett, Abby Lyon, Chelsea Hillier, Raina Mays, Zach Nelson, Priyanka Nair, Gab Conway, Ayla Esterbrooks, and Jory Doyadora. If any of you are here today, come be recognized. Great job. The school was buzzing yesterday. Well done. Members of the Moncton High School Student Council, make your way forward, please. And those would be Lauren Wallace, Anas Rad, Adib Salim, Ian Gillespie, Andy Choi, Faith Spicer, Caitlin Holt-Butcher, Anna Adams, Kaf Sheikh, Delano Adesanya, Logan Dick, and Nico Machado. Advisors, Mr. Canova and Mr. Gaudette. I think it's safe to say, without exaggeration, I may have signed 70 to 90 yearbooks today. That is what we did at Moncton High School today. Teachers, students, everyone was signing yearbooks, and the yearbook creators need to come up and get recognized right now, please. The yearbook creators, those would be Adela Brewer, Ayla Esterbrooks, Alina Halchenko, Kira Mendez, Laura Reidersman, Abdul Anofi, Maya O'Coin, Presley Rose, Godswill at OSIM, Raina Mays, Jordan Dyke, Arthur Lee, Amelia Peralta, Hunter Burgoyne, Sophia Matkav, Khalid Ahmed, Claudia, and Julia Bissett come up. Mrs. Shawn, I don't know if you were alone. I need to renegotiate with Mr. Evans who is reading what. I see the very extensive two-sided list of the drama and performing arts. It is a long list, but a very important list, so please be patient. Please be patient until all members arrive at the front before we take the roof off the building. Make your way to the front, please. Jamie Lee Beers, Alexa Betts, Luca Cabral, Jamin McShun, Bentley Como, Ashton Comfort, Leela Drio, Jasmine Fernandez, Chloe George, Lauren Gilliatt, Weston Hawker, Gabriel Hickel, Heber Trino Jimenez, Maxim McLean, Amanda Bosilva, Owen Summers, Colton Tomlinson, Vinnie Wilson. Now you guys are the loud ones. Anna Bondarchuk, Sadie Casey, Jackson Cormier, Amira French, Danica Greco, Ella Hastings, Somaya Hines, Sophia Lanipa, Alexis LeBlanc, Marina Navlilo, Dysert McPherson, Raina Mays, Callum Mitchell, Sarah Reynolds, Braden Elaine Holly Cook, Phoenix Crosman, Jory Doidora, Alexander Kozlova, Callum McCulloch, Ethan Nelson, Elias Perry, Nicole Saporito, Abby Vino, Victoria Wilson, Hannah Cruz, Abby Dunleavy, Logan Dick, Soraya Mullings, and Sophia Reardon. Special thank you to advisors, Mrs. Fanjoy, Mrs. Baker, Mr. Arsenault, and Mrs. Roberts. I'm going to ask Vice Principal Strugnell to come to the stage, please. These are the last of the non-sporting awards, and these are a little bit different, a little bit special. These are the math awards for each grade. We actually have 3 winners in grade 10. And Vice Principal Strugnell is going to hand these out. I'm going to ask these people to come right up on stage to receive your medal from Mr. Strugnell. Gentlemen in the front row. Ladies, thank you. The Pascal Medal recipient is Sunjo Jung, grade 9. Come on up. Grade 10, we have 3 recipients. All 3 got distinction. 1 is Medal Plus distinction. This is Adela Brewer, Medal Plus distinction. Jaden Kim, distinction. Judalyn Daphne, distinction. Come on up, please. The grade 11 Medal Plus distinction winner, the Fermat Medal, goes to Blake Brancutti. And Mr. Plattis, this is not a complaint. However, I know there's another name here, but what they actually won has been blacked out a little bit. I don't know what grade. The grade 12 Euclid Award. Thank you very much. And the recipient this year is Fernando Maldonado. Studying, probably home studying. Okay.
Backstage with Mr. Arsenault, and something that needs to be recognized is we have a group here at Moncton High called SALT, and they stand for the Sound and Light Team. Many of the people in performing arts are part of this, but their advisors are Mr. Crawford, Mr. Arsenault, and at the back of the room in almost every assembly, anytime somebody's on here that requires lights and sound, we have Zach Nelson and his brother Ethan Nelson. So give them a round of applause for making this happen. I will tell you, it is extra hot up here. You're under the fan. We have the lights. By the end of this, the jacket may just get thrown off of here, and I apologize if I'm sweating and you can see it. We're moving on to our sports team. So before we do that, each team is asked to nominate a night award. This is what the Knight Award is all about. It's a highly prestigious award given out to an athlete who displays a high level of commitment to his or her sport. This person might be one of your top performers, but more importantly is a strong team member that exemplifies key components such as dedication, leadership, and sportsmanship. This person is also someone who carries themselves in a manner that reflects all that we represent at Moncton High School. This person is often noted as a role model within the school and the community. This person is highly respected by staff and students and can be counted on as an important and integral part of the team's success. This person is someone we can all be proud of. Our first sports team, baseball. If you remember the baseball team, come on out. The Moncton High baseball team, Nathan Adicott, Braden Allan, Brody Astlin, Jackson Avery, Liam Cook, Braden Daigle, Seth Gazzard, Morrison Griffiths, Easton Lackey, Carson LeBlanc, Damian McNaughton, Jesse Morris, Adrian Perrin, Tyler Warner, and Stephen McDonald with Coach Mr. Welling. The Knight Award goes to Tyler Warner. Excellent. Congratulations. You're all done here, baseball. You can have a seat. Up next, field hockey. Members of our field hockey team. Sydney Albert, Peyton Brown, Meadow Buchanan, Sadie Casey, Hannah George, Kaylin Hicks, Katie Higgins, Caitlin Holt-Butcher, Lydia Johnson, Madison Keogh, Laura Khatib, Alexi LeBlanc, Reese McLean, Nadia Ramadan, Sophia Reardon, Presley Rose, Monica Thompson, Devin Thurrett, Donna Usich, Lauren Wallace, advisors Marley Esterbrooks and Kate McPhee, also Moncton High grads, and your Knight Award goes to Lauren Wallace. Ederson, Jaden Fournette, Brady Gaudette, Gavin Gauthier, Ryan Gillis, Dax Godin, Jake Gauguin, Cameron Goulet, Joey Goulet, Jordan Groundwater, Jordan Groundwater, Liam Hall, Levi Harrelson, Campbell Harris, Quinn Harris, Jack Hastings, Weston Hawker, Cale Hickox, Riley Hicks, Owen Horseman, Mark Hushtuk, Aaron Hutchinson, Sawyer Jardine, Ethan Curvin, Tristan Copton, Robert Lawler, Carson LeBlanc, Baxter McDowell, William McKay, Ethan Mandison, Ike McKenzie, Austin Melanson, Noah Moores, Brendan Murray, Ellen Ngano, Lucas Phillips, Oscar Postma, Anas Rad, Rylan Richard, Ruben Robichaud, Joseph Robichaud, Felix Robichaud Noel, Seyon Salib, Adib Salin, Nate Scott, David Soperton, Nick Schrammick, Xavius Taylor, Dawson Treitz, Nathan Tunney, Brandon Warner, Landon West, Darian Williams, with advisors Mr. Alnack and Mr. Lass. And your Knight Award goes to Covey Alain. Congrats, guys. On to your golf team. A much, much smaller team here. Your golf team, Braden Alain, Sienna Atkinson, Braden Daigle, Ryan Gillis, Campbell Harris, Dexter McLaughlin, Brandon Warner, and Tyler Warner. We have advisors Jack Perry, Mr. Poirier, and Mr. Anthony. Your Knight Award goes to Braden Alain. Your your senior girls soccer team. Hopefully this is the correct list. Here we go. We have Mayo Coyne, Gabby Beliveau, Madison Bourgain, Dorothy Ersenia, Victoria Franco, Emily Friel, Sophia Gaboul, Allegra Gauntz, Emily Jenkins, Nerf Rose Liana, Jamie McClellan, Farah Mograbi, Aya Mograbi, Marella Muhigi, Jenna Samet, Casey Smith, Maya Smith, Faith Spicer, Maya Trottier, and Louise Yolando Parado, with advisors Matt Samet and Lexi Gallant. Your night award goes to Victoria Franco. Your senior boys soccer team. Braden Daigle, Jamal Daruzi, Juan de la Hoyes Meyer, Ekponya Ekemen, sorry about that, Krilolo Kavrilik, Nathan Butu Kabongu, Christian Karikis, Oksano Karam, Vladislav Ovisenko. Some of the names are cut off here, everybody, so I'm sorry if I'm not saying it. Clementi Polivani, Olivier Rutsari, Kaf Sheikh, Hama Sankari, Inolua Shone, and Timolula Shone, Caleb Smith, Eden Smith, Toby Tong, David Victor Udo, and Diego Aragon Savala, with advisors Mr. Bose, Mr. Baker, Mr. Trail. Your senior boys night award goes to Juan. Your Moncton High swimming team. Your Moncton High swimmers. Lily Awad, Chloe Lutz Bastarash, Chloe Ward, Max Camo, Anastasia Camo, Gabrielle Stevens, and Habiba Tahai, with advisors Regan Crowell. Okay, the night award goes to Habiba Tahai. Cross country, your Moncton High cross country team are the following. Come on up if you remember cross country. Tyler Arsenault, Gabrielle Bork, Logan Dyke, Jacob Gallant, Damian Hicks, Kenneth Martin, Rayan Salim, William Van Dusen, Adela Brewer, Maria Griffiths, Ryan Hambrook, Vlada Melnick, Eve Amu, Alexis Nosby, Charlotte Guitar, Sage Cohen, Violetta Mihundik, Khalid Ahmed, Owen Arsenault, Jude Beliveau, Noah Camo Martin, Colin Doucette, Ian Gillespie, Matthias Pezovitz, Mohammed Hassan, Petro Krutogulov, Isaac Landry, Sergio Lombida, Dysert McPherson, Jaden Matthew Martin, Mikhail Meleve, Ethan Nelson, Mikola Kolodini, Sean Stewart Blizzard, Jada Bellinger, Madison Keogh, Violetta Lukanova, Jordan Paris, Diana Sheena, Lauren Wallace, and Polina Zavrinina, with advisors Mr. Murphy. 2 night awards. First one, Sean Stewart Blizzard. And your second award goes to Jada Bellinger. Thank you, cross country. Junior boys basketball team. The players are Asher Adams, Dominic De Jesus Helena, Court Eagles, Dominic Estabrooks, Sokibi George, Cale Hickox, Brennan Mallory, Alain Tamechi, Michael Marsh, Olivier Rutasiri, Dawson Treitz, and Colmar Wallace. Advisors Mark Hoffer and Matt Dickinson. Your night award goes to Asher Adams. Your senior girls basketball team. Your players, Maria Griffiths, Gabrielle Beliveau, Sophia Reardon, Emily Friel, Allegra Gauntz, Hannah George, Lydia Johnson, Jamie McClellan, Ea Mograbi, Farah Mograbi, Brea Levine, Olamide Ojo, Paige Sobey, Lauren Wallace. Advisors Greg Gould, Billy McClellan, and Kelly Watson. Your night award this year goes to Lauren Wallace. Congratulations, girls. Senior boys basketball. Your senior boys basketball team. Jotham Balugun, Zachary Bagan, Andy Choi, Vaughn Cruz, Lennon Forrester, Vincent Nolte, Stephen McDonald, David Olatunji, Sean Stewart Blizzard, Dysert McPherson, Derek Velasco, and Pierre Zohu. Advisors Mr. McPherson, Andrew Ryder, and Matt Kinney. This year's night award goes to Andy Choi. Your Moncton High cheerleaders. Come on up. Emma Bannister, Cadence Bone, Laura Chestnut, Phoenix Crosman, Lex Fahey, Nevaeh Gallant, Abby Garnett, Anna Hansen, Varvara, we're going with Varvara. Okay, Varia, Alexander Kozlova, Emily Lorette, Madison McLean, Alma Odetio, Emily Ray Poirier, Emily Roos, Jemima, thank you, Saleko, Rowan Smith, Claire Tucci, Emma Valbueno, Hayden Williams, Shay Williams. Advisors Miss Bastrash, Miss Duguay, and Mrs. Legier, with your night award going to Nevaeh Gallant. Boys hockey team. Come on up, boys hockey team. Rylan Hebert, Campbell Harris, Tyler Warner, Brennan Murray, Easton Woods, Parker LeBlanc, Caleb Dion, Owen Murphy, Julian Webb, Braden Daigle, Ethan Curvin, Brandon Warner, Joey Goulet, Alex Beal, Ryan Gillis, Ethan Manderson, Jackson Avery, Rowan Meltis, and Riddick Banfield. Their advisors, Jack Perry, Greg Stoyles, and Gary Daigle, with your night award going to Brandon Warner.
Could I have members of the wrestling team come forward, please? The Moncton High wrestling team. Mohammed Alahea, Diego Aragon Zavala, Marco Ash, Louis Ash, Caleb Babatola, Sam Babatola, Drake Berry, Kyler Bastrash, Jude Beliveau, Dylan Brennan, Zoran Kabantong, Jamin Chung, Hunter Daigle, Andre Dixon, Colin Doucette, Xavier Doucette, Liam Duthright, Jaden Furnett, Ian Gillespie, Levi Haroldson, Zach Hicks, Jaden Kim, Isaac Landry, Roman Leoliuk, Weston McKay, Aiden McKay, William McKay, Ashton Maye. Gentlemen, settle. You're good. Keep going. All right. Ashton Maye, Trayton Marintet, Ezra Martin, Jaden Matthew Martin, Dominic McIntyre Gross, Braden Morin, Cameron Murray, halfway through, Zach Nelson, Rowan Parchoa, Clementi Polviani, Oscar Postma, Darshan Pradesh, Alex Roos, Ethan Tellier, Landon Thibodeau, Isaiah Votor, Nicole Samina Babeva, Shania Barrett Fisher, Shyla Barrett Fisher, Nicole Bobber, Amanda Bochat Silva, Emily Delaney, Jolene DeVoe, Jordan Dyke, Ella Hastings, Chelsea Hillier. Did I switch? Are we still in wrestling? My goodness. Lorena Jacinto Freitas Barreto, Lori Hayden Joseph, Chelsea LeBlanc, Violetta Lukianova, Chloe Lutz Bastrash, Michaela Marshall, Olivia Murray, Kayla Olson, Isabel Poirado, Priyanka Rathnishner, Jazeel Thomas, Brooklyn Woodford, Louise Yondo, Poirado, advisors, Miss Falconer, Mr. Lewis, Miss Gervin, your night award, male, Aiden McKay, female, Priyanka Rathishner. This next list is one of my favorite lists going to be read tonight. A very special group of people on this list. It is Special Olympics / Unified Basketball. There are a lot of people, I don't know how many are here tonight, but all who were involved with Special Olympics or Unified Basketball, starting, come on up, David Olatunji, Vaughn Cruz, Nathan Adicott, Ian Gillespie, Lauren Wallace, Jamie McClellan, Maya O'Coin, Brendan Murray, Adib Salim, Nada Ramadan, Liv Hashe, Celie Booth, Elise Ham, Nicole, Kaf Sheikh, Faith Ellis, Mason Arsenault, Zuhair El Daou, Abdullah Yusuf, Amberlyn King, Brianna Thibodeau, Kim Vaughn, Riley Spicer, Maya Trache, Zach Wilcox, Chloe McInnes, Campbell Harris, Tyler Warner, Malika Christie. The advisors were both Miss and Mrs. McKillop, Miss Melanson, Miss St. Pierre, and we got a whole lot of tied night awards. All the knights who are Liv Hashe, Celie Booth, Elise Ham, Faith Ellis, Mason Arsenault, Zuhair El Daou, Abdullah Yusuf, Amberlyn King, Brianna Thibodeau, Kim Vaughn, Riley Spicer, Zach Wilcox, you are all winning the Night Award. Thank you very much. For every negative that happens, there are 5 moments like that right there. Thank you. Thank you. Badminton, please come forward. The many members of the badminton team: Gracie Bernard, Adela Brewer, Santiago Buitrago, Natasha Como, Ekpanal Baisi Akaman, Jacob Gallant, Lino Jung, Violet Keenan, Kenneth Martin, Vlada Melnick, Tiffany Nosby, Kenisha Patharana, Adrian Perrin, Tobun Proma, Raisin Santos, Banin Sultan, Robin Tran, Lucas Blackmoon, Peyton Brown, Alexa Kayago, Liam Cook, Emma Eckerman, Luca Krinick, Isaac Landry, Arthur Lee, Franchi Belena, Jaden Matthew Martin, Theodora Nigwith, Nicole Nosgaby, Clementi Polivani, Shaken Surkan, Dylan Wood, Luis Yando Poirado, and your advisors were Mr. Moncton High 2009 himself, Mr. Bose, and Mr. Moncton High every year, Mr. Anthony. The night awards go to female Natasha Como, male Lino Jung. Posey, 2009? 2009. If it helps, there are 3 columns and we are well into the 3rd column, if it helps. Junior boys rugby. Gentlemen, come on up. Tyler Arsenault, Brody Askelung, Zoran Kabantong, Liam Duthright, Eliano Egbo, Cameron Goulet, Sawyer Jardine, Christian Caracas, Nick LeBlanc, Kirillo Maliteski, Alex Matsiden, Austin Melanson, Jesse Morris, Alain Nakano, Oscar Postma, Joseph Robichaud, Alexander Rose, Rayan Salim, Nathaniel Scott, David Sopaterin, William Taylor, Xavius Taylor, that is awesome, Dawson Trites, Nathan Tunney, Easton Woods, the advisors, of course, Mr. Lass and Mr. Arsenault and staff, and the night award goes to Christian Caracas. Ladies rugby. Adif Adetoya, Shelby Babineau, Amira Badaru, Rebecca Balogan, Sunny Burnaby, Emily Brown, Sadie Casey, Marley Carmichael Marley, Raina Chevery Monroe, Malika Christie, Mahalia Colas, Jordan Dyke, Dorothy Arasanya, Sophie Asungu, Nevea Gallant, Maggie Garrett Picas de Carvalho, Kaylin Hicks, Gabby Horseman, Pearl, Eve Kennedy, Madison Keogh, Margot Carstensen, Marilia Kovat, Alexis LeBlanc, Sage McIntosh, Michaela Marshall, Reese McLean, Nada Ramadan, Sophia Reardon, Chisholm Samobi, Faith Spicer, Devin Third, Haley Tooney, Donna Usechi, advisors, Stu Crosman, Michelle Tingley, Sam LeBlanc, Danica LeBlanc, Mrs. Jones, Lauren Newell, Lisa Kennedy. Your night award goes to Haley Tooney. For years, back at the old school, we tried to get rugby teams going. We would have a girls team one year and a boys the next, and they were exhibition one year, and then we didn't have one. And Mr. Evans came along, and he actually created a rugby program that got some ground and stayed. And look at it now, probably the most participated in thing at Moncton High School. Girls, boys, success, a lot of people, a lot of crutches, a lot of black eyes, still, a lot of spirit and awesome. The senior boys rugby team. Lots to be happy about. Come on up, Covey, Abdul, Owen, Louis, Kyler, Jude, Dylan, Tyrell, Felix, Shay, Patrick, Sam, Brandon, Logan, Jaden, Brady, Ian, Dax, Levi, Jack, Mohammed. This team is still playing. There's still life. There's still blood beating. Advisors, Mr. Lass, Mr. Arsenault. Tomorrow night, night award, Logan Dolmont. My bad. Sorry to borrow a term. That's halfway through the list. You can take pictures. Everybody else. Robert, Hunter, Dominic, sorry. Caleb, Noah. It's so big it's on 2 lists. Lasidi, Tito, Unasui, Rowan, Klim, Anas, Felix, Adib, Calf, Nicholas, Darian, Riley, Mark, and Aaron again for the rugby team. Coaches hate the term "my bad." I hate it. I'm sorry I used it in public. I apologize. My bad. Members of the recently finished track and field team. A lot of success. Come on up to the many members of the track and field team. Those would be, we're on first name basis now. First name basis. Aya, Tyla, Lihiwana, Vlada, Olamide, Trinity, Casey, Ryan, Adela, Maria, Kaylee, Eliani, William Delano, Godswill, Logan, Gabriel, Parker, William, Damien, Victoria, Emily, Hannah, Farah, Violetta, Priyanka, Emma Diong, Arandi, Darian, Richmond, Zach, Brady, Khalid, Sean, he gets full name, Sean Stewart Blizzard, Dysert, Cole, Muhammad, Jude, Stephen, twins George and Jack, advisors, Mr. Murphy, Mr. Canova, Mr. Plattis. The night awards go to both Victoria Franco and Khalid Ahmed. Thank you for your patience. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the sport of volleyball. We are down to V, the sport of volleyball. We have 4 teams left, and then things get very, very serious. So, junior girls volleyball. Come up, ladies, please. Gabby, Sophie, Anastasia, Paula, Maria, Ashley, Deborah, Bryn, Aya, Jenna, Casey, Renata, and Yasmin. Miss Gallant and Julia Moore were the advisors / coaches, and your night award goes to Deborah Lala. Junior boys, come on up, please, junior boys. And good for every junior, grade 9, grade 10 who showed up tonight. Good for you. Come on up, Ryan, Blake, Landon, Clarence, Mark, Owen, Carson, Jotham, Dominic, Quinn, Miguel, Baxter, Mikhailo, advisors, Mr. Gadet, Madame Duguay. The night award is Owen Horseman. Members of the senior ladies volleyball team, come forward, please. Come forward to be recognized. Emily, Sophia, Hannah, Jamie, Laura, Paige, Maya, Elizabeth, Lauren, Matilda, Grace. The advisors were Brent Field and Vanessa Field. And your night award goes to Jamie McClellan. And unless we miss something, the final sports team, all of the programs that I talked about earlier, fantastic. The final sports team of the evening will be the senior boys volleyball team. Come on this way, men. Nathan Atticott, Braden, Joey, Campbell, Deshaun, Ethan, Easton, Nicholas, Brennan, Toby, Brandon, Tyler. Coaches, advisors, Gary Daigle and Mr. Wilson. And the night award goes to Braden Daigle. Braden's one of the nicer young men I've had the pleasure to meet. I can't stress this enough. There will be a short, emphasis on short, 5 minutes max intermission so that we can get ready for phase 2, which is all business. There will be a song being played 5 minutes from right now. They need the curtains closed to get ready. If you really have to go, now's the time. You have 5 minutes. I'll see you then. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, please taking your seats. Back to your seats, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, a musical performance by Ezra Martin, Dizer McPherson, Holly McNutt, Hilary Peralta performing Brazil by Declan McKenna.
We win every time, and I don't know how, 'cause I haven't bought you and I haven't sold me, but the people are dying to get on TV. I heard he lives down a river somewhere, yeah, with 6 cars and a grizzly bear, yeah. He got eyes, but he can't see. No, he talks like an angel, but he looks like me, oh. What have I become? I'm the face of God. I'm my father's son. I'm not what you think you see. I know you can't eat leather, but you can't stop me. Why would you lie? Why would you lie about how you feel? I've got a mission. My mission is real because you had your chances. Yeah, you've had enough. I'm gonna burn your house down to spread peace and love, and it gets me down. Oh Lord, how it gets me down. I heard he lives down a river somewhere, yeah, with 6 cars and a grizzly bear, yeah. He got eyes, but he can't see. No, he talks like an angel, but he looks like me. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I wanna play the beautiful game down in Brazil, 'cause everybody plays the beautiful game down in Brazil. 'Cause it's all you that want it, and it's all that you want still. Don't you wanna play the beautiful game out in Brazil? Oh, I wanna play the beautiful game out in Brazil, 'cause everybody plays the beautiful game out in Brazil. Oh, it's all you that want it, and it's all that you want still. Don't you wanna play the beautiful game out in Brazil? I heard he lives down a river somewhere, yeah, with 6 cars and a grizzly bear, yeah. He got eyes, but he can't see. No, he talks like an angel.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before we get to the big time part of the evening, I have two little things to mention. One is about a person who's not here, so it won't be as long as it would be if he were here. 28 years ago, I was a young new teacher teaching core French in room 221 at the old Moncton High School. And next door to me, there was a teacher who was in his second year, and he was teaching grade 9 social studies. Between us, we didn't know a whole lot. His name was Mr. Poirier, and all of the people in this room, all of the students in this room, you might know him as the older, balding gentleman, pretty grumpy down in the phys ed area. He's here 1 or 2 days a week lately. But his first 25 or so years at Moncton High School, in no particular order, in top of my head, he coached girls soccer, boys soccer, girls volleyball, boys volleyball, swimming, badminton, junior and senior. He was the assistant coach on the Moncton High junior basketball team with me in 1999. He coached men's hockey for a decade or so. He also, while that was happening, coached girls hockey, women's hockey at U to M. I think just about everything in the building. The rest of us haven't coached as many years in sports as Mark Poirier did. Then he went from grade 9 social studies to being the athletic director at Moncton High School, and all the things that are happening on stage, he did this for 15 years plus. Everyone who did everything at this school, points were accumulated. Mr. Poirier kept track of all that. So he's not here, so I won't go any farther. People choose to leave their profession quietly or with a whole lot of hoopla. He didn't want any of this to happen. But if you do see Mr. Poirier, not this year so much, but the first 25, 30 years of his career, if it was Moncton High, he was in the middle of it and probably should get a pat on the back from teachers and students alike. So I'm going to leave that at that. On the subject of doing a lot, I would like to quickly thank a few people who are here. It's not easy. We don't get paid to coach. Teachers who coach and teachers who are advisors, all of the hours that the drama people put in here on Sundays and twice a week for 5 months, all of the time that hockey coaches spend at the rink and football coaches on the field, etc. None of that is paid time. That is all volunteer. But at least with teachers, we get to see kids in the classroom then get to thrive on the playing field, and it's rewarding and it's nice. But the volunteers who come from outside, some are parents, some aren't even. They just played in high school, played in university. They want to give back. So a lot of hours. I talked about our admin making things happen, making sure we can do it. But there are a lot of volunteer hours in this room right now. So a quick, please, round of applause for all those. Thank you. And now, there have been times in the past where I've asked any teachers or parents in the room who received a Big M award at one point in their life to stand up. And at one time there were a lot of us. There seem to be fewer and fewer. Moncton keeps growing and people go to other high schools. At one time you had two choices, the right choice or you went to Trimble. But now there's all these options. And anyway, so I won't bother that, but everything you do from the time you enter this building, when you entered, it probably was still Mr. Poirier keeping track of your points. How many points do I get if I do this, if I'm in Dragon Boat, if I do this? By the way, it's none for Dragon Boat, I learned today. But for the activities, every sport, every club is awarded so many potential points, and then every coach has to decide, does each person who participated, do they warrant all the points? Typically, yes. Sometimes no. Things happen where someone doesn't get full points. Anyway, Mr. Plattis is now the keeper of all things phys ed. He is the keeper of points. And if you think he hasn't been busy all year, but this last week, just going, just running, wanting to make sure nobody was overlooked. You accumulate points. 24 is the magic number. By the time you graduate, 24 points gets you a Big M. The recipients of this, I hope you do appreciate it. I hope you do realize that you put time and effort into this, and I hope when you are 30, 40, 50, etc., you remember the good times and the rewards you got from being a member of all these teams. So congratulations. Let's hold our applause to the end. I'm going to read through the students, boys and girls. We have 35 names this year, I think, 35 names of people who received their Big M award. We're going to ask you guys all to come up across the stage. I'm going to ask Mr. Farrell, who also got his Big M, as did I. Why did you get your Big M? You know, sorry. See, it's really exclusive. Anyway, come up, well-deserved, save your applause to the end. We'll go Khalid Ahmed. We'll go Maya O'Coin. Come on up. Andy Choi, Kovia Lane, Abdul Anofi, Holly Cook, Vaughn Cruz, Braden Daggle, Luna Feltergonen, Ian Gillespie, Joey Goulet, Campbell Harris, Caitlin Holt-Butcher, Lydia Johnson, Ethan Curvin, Nico Machado, Jamie McClellan, Jaden Matthew Martin, Sophia Matkowski, Holly McNutt, Noah Moores, Brendan Murray, Nicole, Annabelle Pilon, Anas Rad, Nada Ramadan, and Adib Salim from that page, Shake Calf, Calf Shake. They went from first name to last name. Sean Stewart Blizzard, Toby Tong, Maya Trache, Abby Vino, Lauren Wallace, Brandon, you guys are supposed to be the best. Shh. Brandon Warner, and Tyler Warner. All of these people have at least 24 points, some much, much more. Big hand of applause, please, for the Big M recipient.
Congratulations to all of you for your Big M, something that you will cherish for the years to come. This part of the evening, we move on to the individual awards. These awards come from discussions of coaches, advisors, teachers, even sometimes student council gets involved, and that is our first award. I'll call upon Anas Rad to present the Purple Pro Award.
Good evening, everyone. Every year, Student Council presents the Purple Pro Award to a staff member who exemplifies what it truly means to be a Purple Knight. This award recognizes someone who goes beyond teaching, someone who is deeply involved in our school community, serves as a positive role model, and plays an important role in the spirit, culture, and success of Moncton High. This year's recipient embodies all of those qualities. They are the kind of teacher who sees opportunities when others see obstacles. When they notice something that could be improved, they don't just wait for someone to solve it, they get to work. Over the years, that mindset has left a lasting mark on our school. It can be seen in initiatives focused on literacy and school student engagement. It can be seen in efforts to strengthen our school's sense of belonging and school spirit. And most importantly, it can be seen in a food insecurity program that now helps feed over 150 students every single day. What began as an idea has become an essential part of our school community, helping students focus on learning rather than wondering where their next meal will come from. But their impact extends far beyond any one initiative. For many students here, one of their first experiences at Moncton High is walking into her grade 9 English classroom. At a time when students are nervous about starting high school, she has a way of making them feel welcome. What begins as a classroom often becomes much more than that. It becomes a place where students gain confidence, they discover their voice, and begin to believe in themselves. Her commitment to students doesn't end when the school day does. For the past 4 years, she has been a dedicated part of Dragon Boat. She has spent countless hours supporting students, building team culture, and creating experiences that many of us will remember long after graduation. And while many students know her as a teacher or as a leader, I've had the privilege of knowing her as a mentor. Over the past few years, she has challenged me to step outside of my comfort zone, take on leadership opportunities, and keep pushing forward when things didn't go according to plan. She taught me that leadership isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up and knowing that you're learning to grow. These lessons have shaped the way I lead, and I know I'm far from the only student who has been influenced by her guidance. That's what makes great teachers so special. Their impact isn't measured by assignments, report cards, or even the programs they help create. It's measured by the people they leave behind, students who are more confident, more capable, and better prepared because of the time that they invested in them. As this teacher prepares to pursue her master's degree next year, we're excited for what's ahead. At the same time, it's hard to imagine Moncton High without her, because her influence has become woven into the fabric of this school. Some teachers teach subjects, some teach skills, but the very best teachers teach people to believe in themselves. So please join me in giving a huge round of applause to this year's Purple Pro Award recipient, Mrs. Jillian Budrow.
Congratulations, Ms. Budrow. I'll now call upon Mr. Pellerin to present the Outstanding Music Contribution.
All right. It's nice to see your faces. Okay. The MHS Student of the Year. This award is not always given out. The names on this award have set a very high bar. Besides being a good musician, it's important to be a nice person. Being able to play many instruments is pretty cool. However, sharing that knowledge with others is kind and generous. Being a vocal leader or leader by example, both are needed to have a good group. Most times in a group, the experience and ability of the players are often at different levels. So we lean on the experienced players' generosity and patience. And in doing so, it raises the level of the whole group. Music itself has the ability to represent the human condition. Whether by pop tunes, country, jazz, heavy metal, or a simple 3-chord love song that tugs at your heartstrings. Why? Nobody knows. It's just a feeling. Now we have 2 students who get it and are both worthy of this award. They have been leaders for 3 or 4 years. They are great players on saxophone, flute, guitar, bass, or singing. Their positive attitude, patience, kindness, generosity. Make them both the recipient of this award. So, the MHS Music Students of the Year are Hillary and Holly.
Our next award is the Outstanding Performing Arts Contribution, read and presented by Mrs. Fanjoy.
Okay, so I have some awards to give out. We were only going to be giving out 2 awards this year, but some information was brought to our attention where one of our own is leaving us, and we're very sad about it. So we wanted to make sure that this person is officially recognized by all of us before they go as to what a huge part of our drama department they've been for the last 2 years. I learned about this student 2 years ago, 2 Junes ago, when Lex Dayton came to me and said, "I think I have a kid for you." And I said, "Yay!" And she said, "And it's a boy." And I said, "Even better." And then we started auditions, and this kid came in and danced, and it blew our socks off. And from that moment on, we got to work with an extremely talented, extremely kind and hardworking individual, and we just wanted to celebrate him before he leaves. So I would like to have Vincent Wilson. Okay, next up. This is our Director's Award. So this is for a student who displays incredible talent on the stage, but also incredible talent behind the scenes. This student snuck up on us. She started out as a wee grade 9, hiding away in my homeroom with her headphones on, literally hiding behind costumes in the back of my room, trying very hard not to be seen. She started her drama adventure with us as a stagehand, working magic from the shadows. She then moved on to being a solid ensemble member in Mamma Mia, but then she showed up at the Grease auditions with a confidence we hadn't seen in her before. And when she sang for us, we were blown away. Where did this voice come from? From that moment on, she wowed us at every turn. Her voice, her acting, this girl has a face that doesn't quit. And not only is she a superstar in the realm of theater, she is also a fantastic artist. Her talents know no bounds. We are very sad to lose this grad to Mount Allison University, but know that we will definitely be seeing her name in lights. This Director's Award goes to Holly Cook. Okay, our major drama award. Now, due to circumstances beyond our control, this person is not here tonight, but I am still going to read this speech in its entirety because this person deserves to have everyone know how special they are. All right. When Abby Viano first joined our theater family 4 years ago, she was a young Hooverville resident in Annie. I still remember watching this little hobo, whom I barely knew at the time, throwing herself wholeheartedly into every rehearsal. She sang her heart out, worked tirelessly on the choreography, and gave every ounce of effort she had. I'll admit, watching her dance, I may have raised an eyebrow or two, but when she opened that mouth to sing, her voice was extraordinary. In that moment, we knew we had found someone special. Abby wasn't just joining our cast, she was becoming a part of our theater family. The following year, Abby stepped into the role of Sophie in Mamma Mia. For a performer known for her confidence, wit, and larger-than-life personality, Sophie presented a different kind of challenge. Yet Abby embraced it completely. She showed us a depth of acting that left audiences laughing, smiling, and at times reaching for the tissues. Through her portrayal of a daughter searching for answers and navigating her relationship with her mother, Abby demonstrated a remarkable ability to connect emotionally with an audience. Then came Grease. When it was time to cast Rizzo, there was really only one choice. Abby brought Rizzo's sharp wit, fierce loyalty, and hidden vulnerability to life in a way that felt completely authentic. She had the audience in the palm of her hand from the moment she stepped on stage. And when she sang, "There Are Worse Things I Could Do," the entire theater seemed to hold its breath. Abby possesses a gift, the ability to make a crowded room fall completely silent and feel every word she sings. Finally came Newsies and the role of Catherine Plummer. It was a demanding production with enormous expectations and an equally enormous workload. But by that point, we knew something important about Abby. If you gave her a challenge, she would rise to meet it. And she did. Night after night, she filled the theater with soaring vocals, unwavering professionalism, and performances that resonated long after the curtain came down. She invited audiences into Catherine's journey and made them believe they could change the world right along with her. What always impressed me most about Abby, however, is that her accomplishments extend far beyond the stage. While dedicating countless hours to rehearsals, performances, and all the demands that come with musical theater, Abby has also maintained an exceptional commitment to her academics. She holds herself to an incredibly high standard and somehow manages to meet them all. She is determined, disciplined, dependable, and relentlessly hardworking. Josh Groban famously said, "If you run a business and you need to get something done, hire a theater kid." This rings true of my theater students and especially of Abby. No matter what challenge is placed in front of her, Abby approaches it with grit, dedication, and determination to do it well. She's the kind of student every teacher hopes for, the kind of cast member that every director relies on, and the kind of person who makes an entire company stronger simply by being part of it. As Abby heads to Dalhousie University, which I just learned today, we are grateful that she won't be far away. We look forward to watching the next chapter of her story unfold and seeing all the incredible things she will undoubtedly accomplish. Abby, thank you for 4 unforgettable years. I will miss giving you the leftovers I packed for dinner and didn't want to eat. I will miss yelling at you for dumb things, and you yelling at me for dumb things. And I will and won't miss hearing about all your personal drama and resisting the mama bear urge to fix it all for you. Thank you for sharing your talent, your worth ethic, your humor, your heart, and your voice with all of us. It is my honor to present this year's Major Drama Award to Abby Vieno. And accepting on behalf of Abby is Danica Greco.
Up next, we have the Joanne Thurett Phys Ed and Leadership Award, presented by Mr. Plattis and read by Mrs. McKillop.
Tonight, I am incredibly proud to present the Joanne Thurett Leadership Award, named in memory of an extraordinary woman whose impact still echoes through the halls of Moncton High. Joanne Thurett was more than just a phys ed teacher and coach. She was a pioneer, a mentor, and a fierce advocate for young people, especially young women in sport. She broke barriers as the first female phys ed teacher and coach of both basketball and field hockey at Moncton High. And she used every moment of her career to encourage others to believe in themselves and lead with confidence. Joanne's dedication to student athletes and her passion for physical education left a lasting legacy at our school. In fact, the very fitness center we use today at Moncton High is named in her honor, a daily reminder of her commitment to health, inclusion, and leadership. But what made Joanne truly unforgettable was her heart. She believed in leading with purpose, lifting others up, and making the most of every single day. She used to say, "A day gone is a day gone forever." Those words remind us how important it is to live fully, to give back, and to lead with compassion. This year's recipient of the Joanne Thurett Leadership Award embodies everything Joanne stood for. He is someone who leads not for attention or recognition, but because it's simply who he is. As a proud Purple Knight, he has represented Moncton High across multiple varsity sports, showing commitment, resilience, and leadership over the course of his high school career. His involvement includes golf from grades 9 through 12, volleyball in grade 10 through 12, hockey in grades 9, 10, and 12, and baseball in grade 12. Through each team, he has demonstrated what it means to be a dedicated teammate and a consistent leader. Beyond athletics, his impact has been felt in powerful and meaningful ways within our school community. His involvement in the Best Buddies program in grades 10, 11, and 12, along with the Unified Special Olympic basketball in grades 10, 11, and 12, speaks to his character, compassion, and commitment to inclusion. The relationships he has built and the support he has given to others reflect a genuine care for people that goes far beyond the playing field. Whether in competition, in the classroom, or volunteering, he leads by example. He shows up, he puts in the work, and lifts those around him, quietly, consistently, and with integrity. Tyler, you have carried Joanne's legacy forward by living her values with heart, humility, and dedication as a proud Purple Knight. It is with heartfelt congratulations that we present the Joanne Thurett Leadership Award to Tyler Warner.
When I started at Moncton High School just over 20 years ago, and I was involved in our first awards banquet, I took note of a very interesting award. I thought, why do we have a shovel? It's a spade and we don't use it. And then I started to dig in, and no pun intended, I asked a lot of questions about what this was about. This is truly a unique award to Moncton High School. We'll be awarding this to both a male and a female athlete. So to start us off, this is the Gordon M. Tingley Award, also known as the Digger Award. I'll call upon Mr. Dylan Parker to do the reading, presented by Mr. Anthony.
My name is Dylan Parker. I'm the head coach of the football team. And when I got here 2 years ago, I had the honor of meeting a young man who, more than anything, just wanted to win. And when game day hit, he wanted to win more than anything. So it was tough when we lost. This player had an unwavering ability to keep his cool in the face of adversity and still be a leader on the team. Only when the clock struck 0 did he allow himself to feel a little bit of emotion. And he carried those qualities forward to his senior year, where he was a unanimous decision of the captain for our football team. And this young man faced a lot of adversity during the season. So in our playoff game, he had the unfortunate season-ending injury that put him out of that game and affected most of his hockey season. And that would be it for a lot of people. But as I attended a couple hockey games, I saw Brennan Murray rolling around on his mobile crutch and still supporting his team, only to return for the last 6 games of the season. I know he's been a dedicated athlete for multiple teams, but I've really had the pleasure of coaching this young man, and I've never seen anyone keep their cool like him. So your Digger of the Year is Brennan Murray.
I'll now call upon Mr. Greg Gould to read for the Female Digger Award, presented by Mrs. Welling.
Start by changing glasses here. Good evening, Purple Knights, coaches, and family members. I have the honor tonight of presenting an award that is very special to me, the Female Purple Knights Digger Award. Tonight we celebrate the grit, the passion, and the pride that defines Moncton High School athletics. While many of the awards this evening honor top scorers and statistical leaders, this particular award recognizes something deeper. It honors the very heart of our team. The Digger Award belongs to the athlete who doesn't seek the limelight, but instead, she creates an environment for their teammates to shine. They are the one willing to do the hard things necessary for their team's success. They relish getting down in the trenches and getting their hands dirty. They are the first to arrive at the gym and outwork everyone at practice and in games. This year's Digger Award recipient embodies all of these traits and more. Day in and day out, she showed up to the gym with a relentless work ethic. When a loose ball was up for grabs, you didn't have to look because you knew she was diving on the floor to secure it. She consistently made the physical box out of her opponent and set the hard screen to free up a teammate for a shot. She always brought positive energy to uplift her teammates, whether at practice or after a tough loss. She kept morale high, even on challenging days. Our winner was the ultimate team player. She was coachable, resilient, selfless, and fiercely competitive. She did all of this while competing much of the season with a painful back. She never complained and never wanted to miss a practice or game. I had to insist occasionally that she not practice to allow her back a chance to improve. She has shown our younger players what it means to wear the purple and white with pride. Her impact cannot be measured in simple stats, but it shows clearly in the respect she has earned from every coach and player in our school. She has shown us that true leadership is not about being the loudest voice, it is about having the biggest heart. Please join with me in honoring a true Purple Knight and the winner of this year's Female Digger Award, Jamie McCollum.
Congratulations to the two diggers. Up next, we have the Levangie Female Athlete of the Year, read again by Mr. Greg Gould, presented by Mrs. Whalen.
I didn't realize they were back to back, or I would have brought both up at the same time. Again, good evening, coaches, parents, and Purple Knights. I have the privilege of introducing this year's Female Athlete of the Year. She is a young lady who embodies the very best of what it means to be a student athlete. Choosing just one individual as our Female Athlete of the Year is a difficult task when we have so many outstanding athletes across our many teams. However, tonight's recipient has truly set herself apart, not just for helping her team win games, but for raising the standard of excellence of everyone around her. To be chosen as the Athlete of the Year requires a number of important qualities. I believe this year's winner possesses these qualities in abundance. She is a multi-sport athlete competing in fall, winter, and spring sports in each of her 4 years at Moncton High School. She was able to balance her athletics with her academic and personal life. This young woman is one of the top academic students in this year's graduation class. She also found time to volunteer at various school and community events. This year's winner is a leader both on and off the court. She was one of the captains of this year's basketball team. She had the respect of her teammates, coaches, officials, and opponents. She made everyone around her better. She was a great role model, representing her school, family, and community with humility, integrity, and positivity, both in victory and defeat. She has a strong desire to improve, which is demonstrated by her work ethic, willingness to accept coaching, and commitment to skill development. Our winner possesses a very high level of athletic excellence. I had the pleasure of working with her as one of her coaches for the past 4 years on the basketball court. During that time, I saw her develop into one of the top high school players in our province. She was selected to the New Brunswick Provincial All-Star team in both her grade 11 and 12 seasons. She was an All-Star at various tournaments, including our Moncton Hoop Classic tournament. Our winner was selected to the Basketball New Brunswick Provincial Under-15 and Under-17 teams that represented the province at the national championships. This past summer, she was chosen to play for the New Brunswick Canada Games team as a starting guard. She is presently playing in the Maritime Women's Basketball League, which is primarily composed of university and college players, where she is more than holding her own. This year's winner has repeatedly demonstrated those intangibles that help make her a standout student athlete. She has been a vocal leader, a supportive teammate, and a positive role model for our school and community. She has demonstrated that you can be fiercely competitive on the inside while remaining respectful and humble on the outside. Behind every great athlete is a village. Tonight we also celebrate her parents, other family members, friends, teammates, and coaches who have supported and aided her through every practice, every game, every injury, and every milestone. Your guidance, sacrifices, and support has helped her become the champion that we honor here tonight. As you accept this award, know that you are leaving your mark on MHS athletics. You have shown us what is possible when talent is fueled by the will to succeed. We are incredibly proud of everything that you have accomplished, but we have no doubt that this is just a step in your long and successful life's journey. Would you please join with me in congratulating our 2026 Moncton High School Female Athlete of the Year, Lauren Wallace.
Our next award is the Crandall Male Athlete of the Year, presented by Mr. Anthony. The speech is read by Mr. Alnack.
Good evening, everyone. Mr. McPherson does this every year, and he gets to talk about how many years he's done it and whatnot. And I get to say that this thing here, we both were speaking at this podium, and it wasn't even in this century. It was actually in 1989 when we were both on student council. But he lasted a little longer than I did, and I'm much better behaved than I used to be. So that's how come I'm here tonight and presenting this award or doing the speaking part. Tonight we recognize an athlete that has what it takes, and I quote, "He's a fiery competitor with a lot more dog in him than the usual Athlete of the Year types." This individual didn't just participate in one sport, they embraced the athletic seasons, just like many of you have done, and that's why you're here tonight. Let's name a few of them. Volleyball, who knows what that may lead to later on the court or in the sand. I always call it ice hockey. Certainly a refreshment league career for sure with that one. Golf, if he chooses a career in the private sector, no better skill than bring to the corporate world. And finally, football, perhaps his new favorite sport. Who knows? But what stands out most isn't just the number of sports, it's how this person approached each one. They were opportunities to improve, yes, and to create memorable moments with friends and teammates to last a lifetime. That's the AI part of it. That's the artificial intelligence. So now we're going to the AI part, the Alnak influence. Well, homecoming was a disaster, and we're sorry about that, but that disaster led to a very cool chapter in varsity football lore here for many of the athletes that participated in that, and for you guys that made the trek over to their crosstown rival Harrison Trimble. They were undefeated, and our guys, I wasn't sure how they were going to prepare for that. And so we used some different psychology tactics to get up for the game. And in the front row, the usual suspects were sitting there, Keenan, front and center. And the week just started well, from the first meeting. And the same individuals who sit in the front row were locked in. Sometimes I wanted to throttle them because I was like, are they just clowning or are they behaving? And they were locked in. And that quarterfinal game that we get the W on was a very, very, very special game. It was one of the last games that I'll ever coach here at Moncton High School, and to be able to go there and to share that opportunity with all of the people that were on the team and the male athlete of the year, something special. I'll never forget that, and I think that they'll never forget that. Now this athlete is taking the next step, heading to university with the goal of earning a spot with the Acadian Axemen football team. There's no doubt they will bring the same work ethic and at times not so quiet leadership to the next level. The Moncton High School Male Athlete of the Year goes to Campbell Harris.
Getting towards the end of the night, up next we have some distinction awards. I'm sure some of the speakers will speak to what that is, but this is where students that sort of rise above the rest where they get recognized. So the first distinction award will be presented by Mrs. Welling, and the reader will be your 2026 Purple Pro, Mrs. Jillian Budrow.
Good evening. Some students leave an impression because of what they accomplish. Others leave an impression because of how they make people feel. And this year's recipient of this distinction award is one of those students. In fact, she is so well known around our school that she is often recognized by her first name alone. If you spent any amount of time in this building, chances are you've had a conversation with her, heard her laughter ringing through the hallways, or have seen her helping someone out, and not always necessarily when she was supposed to be there. This is not because she seeks attention, but because she has spent the last 4 years building relationships with people from every corner of our school community. Throughout her high school years, she has been deeply involved in this school community, from helping with Breakfast Club in grade 10 to contributing to Yearbook in grade 11 to supporting countless events and initiatives. She has consistently chosen to give her time and energy in service of others. One of the best examples of this has been her involvement with our lunch program. Even when she wasn't scheduled to volunteer, she would often stop by to make sure things were running smoothly and that there were enough people there to get the work done, which it takes a lot of people. She noticed what needed attention, whether that meant organizing supplies, helping students in the line, staying a little longer, or yes, sometimes even tackling the dishes. She understood that successful programs depend on people who are willing to do whatever needs to be done, and she led by example. She has also made a significant contribution to the cultural life of our school. Through her involvement in the Culture Club, her leadership of the Black Culture Club, and her participation in random and various culture events throughout the school year, she has helped create opportunities for students to celebrate identity, share experiences, and learn from one another. Her work has helped strengthen the sense of belonging that makes our school community so special. As an athlete, she has represented our school proudly through various sports, including field hockey and badminton. This year, through Unified Special Olympics basketball and Best Buddies, she helped to create friendships, foster inclusion, and ensure that others feel seen, valued, and connected. What stands out most, however, is her ability to build relationships. She is confident without being intimidating, outgoing without excluding others, and is involved in a way that inspires others to become involved too. Her positivity is genuine, her kindness is consistent, and her impact on this school has been significant. This distinction award recognizes students who make meaningful contributions to their school community and leave it better than they found it. This student has done exactly that. It is my privilege and honor to present this year's distinction award to Nicole.
Just before we move on to our next distinction award, something I forgot to mention. Those of you who are winning some of the larger awards, you're welcome to keep them for some photos with your family. The digger needs to be shared, but in the next couple days, please bring them back to Mr. Plattis. The next award will be read by Mr. Chris Arsenault, presented by Mrs. Whalen.
Good evening. Tonight I have the honor standing before you tonight to recognize a student who exemplifies in every way what it means to be a Purple Knight. This student has had an immense impact on this school since the very first day they arrived in grade 9. I really mean that. Many of you likely know who this person is, but what they've done for this school is often difficult to see or really understand. It's really hard to put into words. But I've worked very, very closely with this student in all of their time at MHS, and it goes without saying that I really got to know them well. They've been involved in our theater program since the very start, but they've also been a part of just about every event that's taken place over the course of the last 4 years. In one way or another, this person has helped almost every single teacher, student, custodian in this building in some way. When they first arrived at MHS, we established the Sound and Lights team. What we do is we help facilitate events at this school, essentially. So this student has been super involved in really everything, whether it's, here in the cafetorium, whether it's in the gyms, on the athletic field. They're always doing some kind of job in some way. But not only has this student been instrumental within this building, they've also taken their expertise out into the community, and they have helped build a live streaming website, which live streams sporting events all throughout the community. So that means Moncton High, but all sorts of sports outside of the school. It's really taken on a life of its own, and their passion, commitment, and hard work has really just been astounding to watch. To me, this person represents the very definition of one who bleeds purple. This is somebody who's always willing to lend a hand. This person always goes above and beyond for Moncton High and just the community at large. To list every accolade and accomplishment would take way longer than the time I'm allowed tonight. So I'll just say that really no matter who you are, you have been positively impacted by this person being at our school. They've been a part of 4 musicals, they've helped with multiple drama class productions, they've been a leader on SALT, they've been part of the ESAP program, and on top of it all, they have streamed over 200 separate streaming events, which is insane. So outside of all that, this person is also extremely friendly, welcoming, and really excited to meet new people. Just such a kind presence to have in this building. And when you couple that with their talent, it's just staggering what this person has given to our school and what their potential holds for them. It's gonna be pretty different without this person around. In a nutshell, this person has really lived and breathed Moncton High for the past 4 years, and their time at this school has been spent highlighting other people. You know, literally and figuratively, they have been shining a spotlight on the accomplishments of others. And this is a person who always loved to do that. They never wanted the limelight for themselves. They always wanted to highlight other people's talents. And such a valuable person to have for that reason. Their positive attitude and growth has impressed me so much that I really have a hard time putting it into words adequately, but I can tell you that this is a one-of-a-kind person. It's been such a rewarding part of my career to work alongside this person, and they will be sorely missed. Rest assured, though, that this person is going very far. In fact, he's already been accepted to an extremely selective university program for broadcasting in Ottawa. With his unique skill set and tenacious drive to succeed, I have no doubt that this person has an amazing journey ahead of him. I'm just proud to be a small footnote in that story. Ladies and gentlemen, Purple Knights, please join me in a round of applause as this distinction award is presented to Ethan Nelson.
Our final distinction award will be presented by Mr. Strugnell, read by Mr. Murphy.
Good evening, everybody. There are students who stand out because of what they accomplish, and there are students who stand out because of who they are. I can confidently say that both of those things are true for Mr. Khalid Ahmed. I have had the privilege of knowing Khalid as a physics student, as a cross-country runner, as a track and field athlete. And those are only a few of the many, many things he's done at this school. He's been up at the front here tonight, 10 times. Every single one of those settings, the same person shows up. He is curious, he is kind, and he is completely genuine. In physics, Khalid is one of the brightest students I've taught. Not just that he gets the answers right, but that he wants to understand. He asks endless questions. And though they may take up a lot of my time, it is one of my favorite things about him, because that curiosity comes from a real, deep love of learning. As captain of our cross-country team this year, Khalid led with the same energy, encouraging teammates, setting the tone, and showing up every day as someone others genuinely want to follow. 2 weeks ago, at our first track and field meet of the season, I made an administrative error. I screwed up Khalid's registration, and he was supposed to compete in 2 events, and through no fault of his own, he was only going to get to run one event of his final track and field season here at Moncton High. I felt terrible. I apologized. And he was disappointed, but immediately his response to me was, "It's okay, Coach. You had to register like 100 people here today. You got a lot going on." And he just looked at me, he smiled, and he was like, "Seriously, it's okay. Don't worry about it." He was at practice that Monday, preparing to maximize his one event and to help on our 2 senior boys relay teams in any way that he could. He was the alternate of our 4x100 meter relay team, and that was a role that he took on completely. He spent his time on the track helping the 4 members of the relay team dial in their passes, cheering them on from the sidelines, and doing everything he could to make them better. No complaints, just Khalid being Khalid. Now, he was also the runner, the third leg runner on the 4x400 relay team. And 1 week later, Khalid and that team were standing on top of the podium as provincial gold medalists, a poetic ending that I feel is well-deserved. So that is who he is: talented, curious, resilient, and genuinely one of the kindest people in this school. It has been one of the great joys of my career to coach him and to teach him. So please, join me in congratulations this Distinction Award winner, Mr. Khalid Ahmed.
That's a great speech, Mr. Ward. All right, on to the Knight of the Year. The Knight of the Year will be presented by Mr. Farrell, read by Miss Kate Ward.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very excited to be here tonight to present this award. The Knight of the Year award is reserved for a student who doesn't just succeed here. They leave Moncton High better than they found it. Someone who brings excellence academically and whose presence has genuinely shaped the culture we're all so proud of. Each year, we search for a student who doesn't just want to build their resume or check boxes, but who truly embodies everything we hope a Moncton High Purple Knight should be. This year, the choice was clear. This student, quite simply, is one of the finest students to come through the doors. They've recorded one of the highest Big M point totals this school has ever seen. But more than any number, this student is the type every teacher hopes to teach, every coach hopes to coach, and every teammate hopes to have beside them. I'm looking for them. Lauren Wallace, this award is well-deserved. When I met Lauren in grade 9, I knew we were going to have some fun over the next 4 years. From the very first soccer practice, her strong personality and fiery attitude said it all. There was something about her spirit that was impossible to miss. And that spirit, it followed her everywhere she went in this school. Receiving Female Athlete of the Year is no surprise to anyone in this room. Lauren is an all-star on both the court and the field, but what sets her apart isn't just her ability, but how she makes everyone around her better. She leads by example, she competes with everything she has, and her teammates are better for having played alongside her. What you might not expect is that the same can be said about every committee, every meeting, and every event that she's been a part of off the court too. Student council is a huge commitment. Students and advisors spend countless hours together, and you really get to see their true colors. This is where I got to see Lauren's leadership shine brightest. Lauren has served on student council for all 4 years of her high school career, something you don't see very often. She frequently stepped in to fill responsibilities without hesitation and without complaint. If someone was absent, something was missing, or something needed to get done, I knew I could count on Lauren. 4 years of that, not for recognition, but because she genuinely loves this school. And Lauren has done all of this, the leadership, the athletics, while maintaining over a 95% academic average across her courses. And she does it without coasting. You can find her arguing with me after class, trying to squeeze a few more marks out of an assignment she already received a 98% on. But if I'm being honest, that's just who Lauren is. She's the same girl who snuck out of homeroom, potentially more than once, claiming she was going to the washroom just to come back 15 minutes later with Tim Hortons in her hand, sliding me a tea, thinking it was an acceptable, a reasonable bribe. And it was, and I did in fact accept. Lauren, I've had the pleasure to teach you, coach you, and be your student council advisor. And I can honestly say, watching you grow over the last 4 years, the good, the bad, the laughs, and the cries have all been a highlight of my career. This school is a better place because you were in it, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Please join me in congratulating Moncton High School's 2026 Knight of the Year, Lauren Wallace.
Congratulations to all the award winners. Just a couple things before we finish up here. There's a reminder of a very important 5 o'clock meeting you have tomorrow right here at the field. The boys rugby will be vying for our provincial title, so let's be there to support them on. I know we mentioned this, somebody mentioned it through the night. We couldn't be here doing this without you and your involvement, but also your parents' involvement, the people who support you behind the scenes, the coaches. Thank you to all of those people. Mr. Plattis and his department, his phys ed department, for keeping these awards, for tracking them, for tracking all your points in a massive spreadsheet. Our custodians for a setup and the breakdown at the end of the night. Our SALT guys in the back for doing this and every single year helping us get through this. Amazing food that, sorry, students, you didn't get, the Greek Taverna in the back. Amazing. So thank you for a wonderful night. Thank you for letting us be a part of this. I'd like to close this off with Mr. Farrell with some closing remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Evans, for covering half of my speech. I am going to give many thanks here this evening. I'm going to first start off by thanking all of our students that are here tonight. It's warm. You've been here 2.5, 3 hours. Most of you have been here all day, because unfortunately where we are here, time to travel back and forth, to give the respect, the dignity, and the time to each person in each group that came up here. That's what true Purple Knights are. Anyways, thank you very much for being the class. This is a special class, the class of 26. Let's put our hands together and give ourselves a nice loud clap. I'm short and sweet. Well, not really, but anyways, I won't even go there. Like I said, there'll be a lot of thanks. Takes a village to raise a child. We heard that phrase many times before. This is my 32nd awards banquet, and it's just like my first one, my graduating year in 1987, when I was sitting down there like you were. It's special, and you look around, and each year, something embeds in you a little more and more. And as you get older, sometimes a little wiser, you look at the people around, and none of this stuff happens, okay, without people from inside of our school, outside of our school, your amazing families, because they all have to be to raise such great kids. I'm going to thank Mr. Evans and Mr. McPherson. They've been doing this for a long time, and I'll tell you one thing. It's usually Mr. Evans with the wisecracks. Mr. McPherson has his A game tonight. I'll tell you that right now. So amazing job. They do this all the time. This is second to none, what we do here, to any high school in the province. It takes a lot of time. The athletic department, spearheaded and led by Mr. Plattis, putting everything together. All the people saying their speeches tonight. Amazing. It's nice to hear a little bit, a different ingredient about every person that is awarded something here tonight, and those speeches were amazing. I thank you. The volunteers, our amazing staff who volunteer countless hours because they want to see each and every one of you be the best that you can be. And they know that when they were in this situation as a student, other people did it for them. Okay, and that's why they do this, that's why we do this, and I want to thank our amazing staff for all their work. Also, think of the amazing people who aren't even staff members. Some are parents, some are community volunteers, okay, that run programs, because without them, unfortunately, there is not a Moncton High School club, a sporting team. It takes a lot of sacrifice and commitment, and it's not all roses, believe me. We've all coached, we've all mentored, okay, we all advised. And a lot of times you don't get that pat on the back when you should, but when things aren't going well, that's what you hear. But this is what these people are here. They want to make sure that every one of you has the best opportunity possible. Every one of you are winners tonight. Every one of you, for representing the Purple Knights family as you do in our school and in our community. Okay? I also want to spend some special time to acknowledge the winners, because it takes a lot, especially to be nominated as one of your either team or club's Purple Knight of the Year, and for the major award winners at the end. You sure left your legacy here at Moncton High. On behalf of all of the Moncton High School community, my administrative team, all my teachers, I want to thank all of you for what you've done to make this evening possible. Have a safe drive home this evening. It's been an amazing evening as usual, and go Rugby Knights, go tomorrow. Thank you, Purple Knights.